Good morning. Boker Tov. Judaism is the voice of hope in the conversation of humankind, said the late Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sachs. Hope, it's at the heart of our identity, and in our times, hope demands action. 17 months after October 7, Israel is still at war. Families mourn, communities are shattered. The release of Idan Alexander gave us a moment of hope, but it cannot ease the pain of knowing that 58 hostages still in captivity. Bring them back is not just important. It is the moral thing to do. We will not rest until they see every single one of them is a home. President Trump has shown strong leadership. We hope that this support of Israel will preserve our strategic edge. As negotiations with Iran continue, we trust you, Mr. President, to stand strong. The people of Israel are all hopeful. These talks will lead to one clear outcome: no path ever to a nuclear bomb. Beyond that, President Trump's efforts to expand the Abraham Accords represents a key step forward. Deepening the relation with Saudi Arabia could bring lasting security and opportunity not only for our region, but for Africa as well. Thank you, President Trump, for your leadership, for your friendship, and for your unwavering support for Israel in times of peace and in times of crisis. Thank you, the Jerusalem Post, for deepening the bond between the U.S., Israel, the Jewish diaspora, and the world. It is an honor to serve as the president of this year's conference following Mr. Ronald Lauder's 14 years legacy. Our mission is not only to bring our people home, but ensure they will return to a country that is all resilient and deserving of their sacrifice. This moment tests not only our strength, but our spirit. Once we ensure our foundations, we must meet global challenges: climate change, hunger, poverty, and inequality. In just 77 years, Israel has delivered transformative solutions in agriculture, clean energy, medicine, digital health, and water. But our mission must now reach further toward Africa. Africa is close to my heart. As the grandson of a Holocaust survivors from Tunisia, I was raised on the values of Tikkun Olam. For over 34 years, I have walked across the Africa continent, implementing national programs and advancing sustainable development. Africa is the world's youngest, fastest growing continent. By 2050, it will be home to 2.8 billion people, nearly half the world's children. This is not just a demographic shift. It is a moral change and strategic responsibility. Yet, much of the continent remains underserved. 600 million lack electricity. 300 million lack clean water. Millions lack basic health and education. And yet, Africa holds the key to global food security, climate resilience, clean energy, and immense human potential. The world needs solutions. Africa is ready to lead them in partnership. That is why the US, Israel, and Africa must come together in a new alliance. Africa holds the promise. Israel brings the innovation, and the US has the reach and influence to scale them. A prime example is the Lobito Corridor project, a $4 billion infrastructure initiative linked Angola, the DRC, and Zambia. More than a trade route, it is a platform for food security, housing, education, connectivity, and prosperity. It is a model for sustainable development. But now we must move from vision to action. That is why I'm launching the Lobito Corridor Development Platform, a new investment platform to scale and activate this vision. The journey has already begun. Visionary leaders from Africa and the US have already joined this effort. I invite you to join us, not only because it's the right thing to do, but because it is a strategic opportunity for shared growth for Africa, for Israel, and for the world. Later today, we will hold a panel to share the immense opportunities this project holds. Because beyond investments, we are talking about shared responsibility for our future. Israel has a role to play in that future, to link future to purpose. And in this moment like this, purpose must be grounded in hope. Hope, it's not passive. It is built with our hands, hearts, and partnership. Thank you.